Vulture is your one-man salvage operation, equipped with state-of-the-art hull stripping lasers, RMC storage bays, and Drake's signature industrial durability. While let others get rich off the debris of war, take control, take a scrap, take the profit with the Drake Vulture. Light, fast, and built for the solo operator, the Vulture is all about independence. You don't need a fleet, you just need the drive to succeed. Available now as certified Drake dealers, hull stripping only. Salvage rights may vary by jurisdiction. Check local laws before use. Now back to the music.
I'm running through the night, the danger's close. My heart is racing, but I've got no time to lose. The battle's fierce and the wounds they sting, but I've got a secret, yeah, I've got everything. When I'm down, when I fall, I won't break. I know what I need to make it through this pain. A little dose of healing and I'll rise again. Gotta make it out with the med pen in my hand. It's a med pen rescue run, I'll never stop. I'll heal the hurt and rise to the top. I've got the power to make it through. With the med pen in my hands, I'm coming for you. Yeah, it's a med pen rescue run. I'm racing time, I'm on the run. I'll survive the night, I'll be alright. Med pen's got me and I'll fight the fight. Through the fire, I won't give in. A little shot of hope, now the healing begins. I'll push through the pain, I'll find my way. With every step I take, I know I'll be okay. When I'm down, when I fall, I won't break. I know what I need to make it through this pain. A little dose of healing and I'll rise again. Gotta make it out with the med pen in my hand. It's a med pen rescue run, I'll never stop. I'll heal the hurt and rise to the top. I've got the power to make it through. With the med pen in my hands, I'm coming for you. Yeah, it's a med pen rescue run. I'm racing time, I'm on the run. I'll survive the night, I'll be alright. Med pen's got me and I'll fight the fight. When the world falls apart, I'll stand tall. With the med pen rescue, I'll conquer it all. No wound too deep, no pain too strong. With this little hero, I'll carry on. It's a med pen rescue run, I'll never stop. I'll heal the hurt and rise to the top. I've got the power to make it through. With the med pen in my hands, I'm coming for you. Yeah, it's a med pen rescue run. I'm racing time, I'm on the run. I'll survive the night, I'll be alright. Med pen's got me and I'll fight the fight. Med pen rescue me. With your magic, I'm set free. I'll heal the hurt and I'll run. Med pen rescue run, it's just begun. The stars are shining bright tonight as we race through the endless sky. Red envelopes, it's a treasure hunt. Feel the luck, it's the perfect run. Gather round, let the feast begin. Ships are glowing, racing in. From the moons to the distant stars, we're united no matter how far. We've been waiting for this moment to rise, to shine, to feel alive. In the festival of lights and laughter, together we'll take flight. Red lights in the sky, we're dancing tonight. The red festival's here, it's shining so bright. Celebration Out in the void where the stars don't shine, you won't see me coming, I'm one of a kind. I'm hiding in the shadows just behind the screen, waiting for the moment when you cross my scene. I'll track you down, make you feel the heat in the dead of night, when the danger's deep. Feeling what you got, it's a game of chance. You won't see it coming, no second glance. I'm a pirate in the blind spot, stealing hearts and cargo in the dead of the dark. You think you're safe, you think you're fine, but I'm waiting in the corner coming from behind. I'm a pirate in the blind spot, your ship is mine, I've already got you caught. In the silence of the stars, you can't escape my plot. I'm a pirate in the blind spot. I set the trap, I'm ready for the chase. Got you in my sights, you can't escape the space. Blinded by the stars, you don't even know. I'm boarding your ship, it's time to steal the show. In the asteroid fields, there's nowhere to hide. I'm closing in, you won't survive the ride. A little ransom or a little loot, there's no way out, you're my recruit. I'm a pirate in the blind spot, stealing hearts and cargo in the dead of the dark. You think you're safe, you think you're fine, but I'm waiting in the corner coming from behind. I'm a pirate in the blind spot, your ship is mine, I've already got you caught. In the silence of the stars, you can't escape my plot. I'm a pirate in the blind spot. I'm invisible, like a ghost in the sky. I'll take what's mine, I'll make you comply. No law, no rules, no way to fight back. Once I've locked on, you're on the attack. I'm a pirate in the blind spot, stealing hearts and cargo in the dead of the dark.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? It is Wednesday. It's hump day. Halfway through the week. Look at that. Hope everybody's had a good week thus far. Had a good hump day. Evening, men. Cersei. How are you guys doing this wonderful hump day? So, I jumped in last night for a short stint to grab food or cruise drinks, right? Grab some drinks, grab some med pens, grab some ammo, all that good stuff. Amen. And yeah, get everything all switched over and stuff. Got the Nursa brought up in my hangar. All that good stuff. So we'll see if it actually is still there. Let me grab my audio here. A second. Balance it out a little bit. There we go. I didn't find any red envelopes at all yesterday on my trek to my hangar. I did find one just now as I was coming out of the apartment. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Stairway. It is hump day, isn't it? Sarah, you love the music? Well, thank you very much. I am proud to announce that my music is now on Spotify. It went live this morning. Links in the description for you guys, and then Stream Elements will throw it up there too. So the first two albums are up. The other ones I have to wait. You can only upload 40 songs max per 30 days. So I have all those the next album ready to go once everything goes live. So you guys can go over to Spotify and you can create your own playlist and put everything kind of together depending on your gameplay out on the verse. So then Mrs. Tomato got back to me. I had shared it with her. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to post it because I don't want to overstep. So I was like, hey, go ahead and check this out, see what you guys think, and maybe something you can play in the background when you guys are offline or whatever. And she mentioned I should post it over on their Discord in the media. So I went ahead and did that. So yeah, it's been an eventful week. It's been a lot of work and a lot of stuff coming to fruition, I guess. So figure we'll just run here real quick and see if we can't find another envelope. So on my Discord in the SC chat, there is a link. So you can, it's a link that goes to CIG's website where you can claim your free stand for the envelopes. And it's all free. You have to go through the checkout process, but it's $0 out of $0. So I got that piece of furniture banked. Let's see, is there any more envelopes over here? Oh. And I'm still tied to Vulcan. I figure tomorrow I might test out a little bit of salvaging, because the issue I have with... So the issue I'm having with OBS, it is will not pick up Star Citizen if it's in DirectX now, for some reason. Not sure why that is. So I have to run everything in Vulcan. And the issue with Vulcan last time I was salvaging panels is the material doesn't display correctly on the panels. So they basically go from like a darker gray to a lighter gray. So I will test it out tomorrow and see if that's been remedied at all. That's a lashing for every missed video. Better than a spanking, right? Then also over here. Oh, there we go. We got our second one. We got the pig. The piggy. Oh, absolutely, man. You have my permission. And so I went ahead. Some things I didn't think of is people that'll play it will get copyright striked. So if you do it like live on stream. So I'm in the process with YouTube. It's going to take a little bit to basically authorize that, hey, it's okay. You know, like if you play DRM free music, right? Through like NCS playlists. What I typically did. The music's copyrighted, but they allow to have it streaming on YouTube. So I got all that figured out, as well as in the meantime, if somebody wants to stream it on their channel, I actually have a legal document that I had drafted up and stuff that basically I can give the rights over to a streamer to stream the music. So that way, if you guys stream it and you guys get a copyright strike, you have two options. You can mute it out of your replay. Or I have a document that can say, that says that you do have my permission. So mend those 500 creds a piece, like the presents. You know, I don't know. You know, I had the presents and I could not find a place to sell them anywhere at Area 18. It actually drove me nuts. Yeah, not too bad for advertising. Thanks, Mend. You know, I went to the admin place and it would not let me sell. So I don't know if it just didn't like me at all, or... Okay, so the Valkyrie I pulled up previously, so that's been stored, has a rock in it. Let's go lay down on the Ursa real quick while we pull up. I'm going to pull up a sacrificial ship here real quick. Greetings, MP. Welcome, welcome. So let's see, F11. Where's my vulture? So we got that equipped. Systems, we're gonna go with does this already have my... Does not. So power plant will be the Delta Max. These are the stealth components. Cooler is the vapor block. Quantum drive is the Atlas. We got those done. We want to get the cloak. Other shield runner is the cloak. And the third generator is the cloak. There we go. No utility. You want the abrade. I'm just setting this up for tomorrow when I go test everything out. Okay, let's go pull up our sacrificial ship first. I was talking with Zenerin earlier, and he was still having issues, so it's always good to pull up a sacrificial ship. So let's grab the raft for our sacrificial ship. And let's jump in here. So the issue I'm having with the Ursa Red, if I put down this back door, the whole thing is like pirouetting and flipping around. So it is currently bugged out a little bit. Mend, you're really anxious to see how 0.01 performs. Yeah, I'll probably test a little bit more tomorrow. Tonight's just gonna be my typical rock mining in Aberdeen, because I am enjoying that game loop. And I wasn't gonna do panels, but with being stuck with the Vulcan until OBS or Reddit or somebody has a fix for it. Here's the beauty. And Zenerin will disagree, but I say you put a white paint on it, it does make it a lot better. Yeah, I think you get extra performance and can store a little extra SCU. That's what I go with anyways. Okay, let's grab the Valkyrie now. How's your week been, Sarah? I know they did do a hotfix, so I went into my whatchamacallits, my RSI folder, and I had a whole crap load of folders in there. So I did what the patch note said and copied the live version over, and then we renamed that capital letters hotfix, all one word. So, and I actually deleted quite a few extra folders. I think I had 4 folders in there. And pretty substantial size folders too. So like I said, I did last night store the rock in here. So hopefully that'll be here. And we can get on our way right away. So like I said before, the Valkyrie does not have a gold pass, so you still have to look for that F interaction. There we go. So let's grab our 2 SCU crate. Nope. Helps to go to the right terminal, right? So let's send the elevator down. Zero out of 0, we'll get a 2 SU container. Let's bring that up here. And then one issue I was having, and I spoke with Mend, I was trying to equip my multi-tool and my gun and some other things on my person from a inventory terminal, and every time I equip it, it would just disappear. It wasn't in my inventory, it was just gone. So I guess the bug to get around that is take it, throw it in your backpack first, and then take out of your backpack and put on you. So that's a little fix around for that. And then I believe I saw, or somebody might have mentioned in chat previously, the Pinbrook and the other suit is now available back in game that you can buy. Look at that, snapped right away. The old inventory bug, you are correct, sir. So we are good. Let's make sure. Oh, you know what? I gotta grab some substance real quick. You know, let's just go out the side door. I don't mind climbing down a little bit. Here we go. And as always, if the game audio or the music is too loud over me and it's distracting, just let me know and I will go ahead and handle that and turn it down. There's our inventory. There's our envelopes that we got. So another thing, let's bring up real quick before we take off. One of your org mates said that the Pembroke is available on Everest. Nice. So I would assume it's spawning in and out of the cargo stations and mining stations now. So scroll all the way to the bottom. I should have that. I have no idea how I got fire extinguishers in here. So what I'm looking for is that bookcase that we get as a free reward. Do. I'm not seeing it. MP power plants. So let's take this and we'll grab 10 of them. Helps if I have number lock on, right? Oh, it's not letting me. Excuse me. So I did buy it, but it doesn't look like it's spawned in unless it's some really, really small icon. I didn't notice I got back all my salvaging heads and stuff from when I melted my mole or upgraded my mole to the Valkyrie. So that's what all those are in here for. Legs. Come on, where are you at? Yep, I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's go grab our cruise drinks, because that was bugged out. Men, you haven't been able to check your RAM drives today, hopefully. I hope it does. I'd be curious to see if you get that performance increase. MP, is a search function borked? Actually, I've never used a search function. I should have. I don't know if it's me, but the icons seem like they've changed. Everything looks cleaner. That could just be me also. But it looks like everything is displaying correctly. There's a helmet. A Zephyr. Oh, I got my vase. Oh, there it is right here. Did I really throw that in my backpack? Okay, so we'll take this. We'll grab 10. Split it. Let's grab the 10. Throw 10 in our backpack here. Oh, so we know it's here. So I wonder... Oi. Evening, Uber. We'll look one last time here, then we'll take off here. I'm on a mission now. So displays, but not in. I would think it would be underneath miscellaneous. Or other. Yeah, there's the pouches. So it's probably a placeholder that isn't. There it is. Haha. Where there is a will, there's a way. We'll use our middle mouse button there. Ah! Honestly. Just rotate it, then we can use the middle mouse wheel as we're holding down R. You know what? Good enough. So, technically, let's see if this works now. So we cycle all the way through to the last one. I'm just a split, put one in there. And we'll see how this works. So yeah, like I said, on my Discord, there's a link where you can get this for free on CIG's website. No appropriate item. Really? Oh yeah. So, apparently, you can have it, but you can't place it. No big deal. Okay, we're all set. We got mags and a mining attachment just in case, and our max airlift. Okay, here we go.
Introducing the XL1 Quantum Drive. When the mission demands the best. Whitetek's premier medium-class powerhouse. Built with military-grade precision, the XL1 delivers unmatched performance and unbreakable durability for those who demand excellence in every.
Where's that little F? There it is.
Waves in the stars, WeTech. They might be new, but their reputation is already legendary. Now back to the music.
So let's turn on the mining playlist.
Welcome to Stanton Radio, broadcasting from our cozy cockpit to every corner of the Stanton system and beyond. We bring you legendary beats.
Nice XL1 commercial. Thank you.
And the ultimate sound
I've actually got
in the verse.
5 or 6 more in the bank. I just have to edit the audio
Depths of Crusader.
and do a little bit of voiceovers and a little bit of magic.
We're here to power your
So,
journey with music as
I'll probably release one album that'll be just advertisements, but I have to make sure I get a lot. So that way, when you guys go to Spotify to compile your playlists and stuff like that, you can actually add in some of the commercials, just to give you that little extra bit of immersion. So let me move my mouse here. So I did notice, and Zenerin told me, if you look right here, you have your light icon now shows up if your lights are on for your ship. And then another trick, so if you middle mouse, you can scroll out your radar to where you want it, and then right click and you get the little lock symbol, so you lock your radar there. Okay, hotkeys are working. Look at that. So VTOL down. Call an ATC. Turn that light off. Switch over to quantum. Yeah, let's see, is my Toby working? It is. This should be a good night in the verse. So has anybody been playing the new patch drop? How has your guys' experience has been in it? So we can. We're good with Aberdeen. What I typically do is do my rock mining in Aberdeen, and then I just go to Everest to sell. It's a nice quick loop back and forth. Seriously, only a few minutes last night, and you fell through the floor of the first elevator you entered? Boy. That's always a fun experience, right? Here we go. Kinda. Looks like we have the double doors. Let me move my camera back here a little bit. Should be clear. Okay, so VTOL's up. And pointer nose up to the stars. Do a lot of our boost here with our afterburners to get out. Hey Ruby, welcome to the channel. Hope you've had a good week, good hump day. Patch has been good, or been very smooth for you outside of transit bugs. Nice. Seriously, desync or something with inventory? You logged out thinking maybe too many people to free fly? Gotcha. I am on a European server. I find for me, European and Asian servers are usually typically the best. Uber, been playing a little bit. It was great for a while, right after the patch came out. Played for a few hours, and by then, kind of a mess. Kind of like when 4.0 first released. Yeah, I wonder how much of it is just bad code that just needs to get fixed and updated. I mean, they've been patching it pretty regularly. Pretty much every day there's been a hot fix. Hey Flower, welcome to the channel. How are you doing this evening? Game's been amazing as soon as you get away from the cities. Yeah, especially the cities can be pretty congested. I totally agree. I once again put my respawn point back at, or continue to stay at Area 18. I wouldn't mind doing New Babbage, but New Babbage and I do not have a very good track record. Uber. Today has been hit or miss, basically the same old problems with elevators, hangars, trains, etc. Gotcha. Men, do you want in? What time is it over in Belarus right now? Do you have a delivery time set for your new RAM? MP, lots laughs, you'll get there. Because you're going with 64, I believe, correct? And I think you went with G-Skill again? When I built my machine, I went with G-Skill. I'd never heard of it, but I hadn't built a computer in 2 decades either. Ruby, sounds like New Babbage was rough. Was rough. General chat at lunch. Gotcha. Yeah, New Babbage and me don't have a very good track record. So I usually do Area 18. 64 gigs of Kingston Fury. Nice. What's the timing on that? Is it GDR5 6000 mega milliseconds or whatever it is, or? A new Babbage, I would get stuck there. Couldn't get off planet. Couldn't call up a ship. I never really had tram issues where I got like adjusted off into space. Like I saw somebody's Reddit post with a video where they're going from New Babbage and they're heading up to Port Tressler in the tram. So Quantum Drive will cool down here, and then we will make our way to the beautiful yellow planet. MP, wasn't this your favorite song, the Medpin one you couldn't get out of your head? DDR4 3600, gotcha. There we go. Our last little jaunt. So yeah, I'll check out salvaging at some point tomorrow on my own time. And if it's fixed, then I'll do salvaging probably next stream. So what I do when I get to Aberdeen, because we're going to be rock mining, is I found the concentration of hadanite and gems are usually pretty hug pretty close to like the mountainous regions. So I get here, just pick a spot, and then just head down to the surface. And since it's a moon, there's low atmosphere. So once your altimeter goes, make sure you back up on your power and pull up. I usually have to put my VTOLs down and push up so I don't end up hitting because I always come in pretty hot. So I'll throw my cruise control on. This is a very catchy song. So yeah, the next commercials I'll be doing, the P-38, the missile launcher. There's a few other things. I'm going to do a Double Dog commercial. And I had like 3 or 4 components that I had also as well that I have to do. So it's a lot of fun. Commercials take a little bit longer because there's a lot of cutting and editing and multi-track and all that good stuff. And if you are rock mining on Aberdeen, it is a very hot planet. You're definitely going to want a Pembroke suit. And now you can actually buy them at the stations. It's no longer locked behind pyro contested zones, and you no longer have to buy it on the CI or RSI store. So I know I'm getting close, so I'm just going to back off on my throttle, take my limiter down. Should see that altimeter pop in here pretty soon. There we go. And always switch into guns. It's a little cheat. If you need to slow down instead of putting your landing gear, I just switch over to gun mode, and that'll burns off my speed here pretty fast. So gem mining, we are going to be looking for multiples of 620. And my link to my Discord is in the description. I do have underneath SC resources, I have a spreadsheet that gives you all the different 620 signatures, as long as all the other stuff like shale, felsic, obsidian, genus, granite, and then I also have stuff also for mining as well, mining rocks. So it's not letting me adjust my... Oh, wait. That's weird. There we go. We got adjusted. So what I was doing here is I was adjusting my cone angle. Just took a little bit for it to unstick itself. Be a great combo, Ruby. You thought about going with the Nomad Rock combo? So this is cool to learn about? Yeah. Appreciate you stopping in. Are you checking out the game? New to the game? Or have you been playing the game for a while? If you're new to the game and you actually look up at joining, I do have a star code that you can use to when you get your game package. It gives you some extra UEC. And you'll get a free Drake Dragonfly with red paint, black and red paint. Okay, so we got what we got here. We're at 9,200. Nope, if it was 93 or 9920, that would have been good. So let's try to stay away from the mountains a little bit. So I'm going to switch over to nav mode so I can go a little bit faster. Switch back over to scan. Most only do ship combat, but never done industrial side of games. Gotcha. It's always nice to have a couple game loops, right? Because if one's broken, you can jump into something else to kind of fill your time in the time being. I typically do salvage and cargo, and the last 2 weeks, I started learning ROC mining and having a lot of fun with it. Just nice and chill. So we got 12, 11, 10. So when you're in Aberdeen, if you're not sure what the signature is, if it's higher, when they do spawn and they're spread out like that, those are definitely going to be rocks. Gems will be a lot tighter of a cluster. And it can take a little bit to actually find your first gem signature. So 4960 is a multiple of 620, so let's head on down there. Like I said, I'm going to switch over to my SCM mode for guns, just to turn off some speed. There they are. See? Nice tight cluster. So it looks like we can land right over here. So let's put our VTOLs down. And our landing gear down. Let's pick this spot right here. It can be easy to get stumped, literally. Trying to find a good spot to land. There we go. And then one thing I always do when I land, I use my hotkey on my joystick to make sure my ramp goes down correctly. And there's not a big gap. Like that's a little questionable. So you want to be able to get your rock back in just fine. So let's see. There we go. One pad. Go back a little bit further. It can be a little more of a pain to land at nighttime. Oh, for goodness sakes. There we go. We should be good there. Okay, so I usually just close everything back up. Oh, looks like the ship's gonna jump around. That's alright. So, we got our shields up. I take my eye, turn my engines off. I don't know why to jump out of our seat. And of course, we are in the Valkyrie. Absolutely love this ship. And what I usually do is sideways and just fall right down the ladder. So let's readjust this so the box is further up here. Oh, it's just gonna snap. Where are you gonna snap? Still in the same spot? Oh yeah. Like I said, Valkyrie doesn't have a gold pass, so you have to look for the F interaction. There you go, we're good there. Let's hop in. Hey Luke, welcome, welcome. You can use the rock's arm to lift the front wheel onto the ramp. It does end up too high to drive onto. Okay. Yeah, I also bring my max airlift with me just in case. It's one little bug with the rock when you're first starting up. If you hit U to power it on and you're not getting any steering, make sure you throw your engines on, and then make sure your mining laser is on as well. Oh, perfect timing. The mining portion of my playlist just started playing. So I always just take it nice and easy. And then I'll just readjust my... And good. We are... So it's going to be right behind us. Man, we got head tonight. So let's see. I'm going to attack over here. One thing you want to be cognizant, if you're rock mining up on a hill, if there's like a channel running, the gems, when they fall down, gravity will take hold. Make sure everything switches over. Yep, we're good. So what I found previously is it usually takes about 10 to 20 seconds for it to scan the rocks. Man, good thing about Aberdeen, it's a little safer if you get pirated, as your org mates have found out. Yeah, I've been, knock on wood, haven't had any issues. Okay, so let's fire up. We'll go full power for the laser. He was mining when the ship got destroyed, the other ship landed, and 3 other players jumped out. That's a bummer. So for those that are new to rock mining, we are full power for our laser. We want to keep it that when that creeps up, we want to stay in that optimal range. I typically go about halfway up and keep it there. Sometimes the server may jog around a little bit, and when the server catches up, next thing you know, you're overcharged. Rock blows up and it either kills you or it kills your rock, or both. So let's back off on the power here a little bit. Let that little wedge fill up. And once that wedge does fill up, the laser automatically shut off. And if you can switch over fast enough to extraction before it blows up, some of the rocks won't go flying out so far. So, and then you want to be in the optimal range or closer. If you get a rock that is medium or hard, you basically want to be right on top of it. Men he got in a firefight, but they only had medium armor, so after they burnt up, he loaded his cargo on the ship and got back to Everest. Nice. You definitely have to have the suit. So this is a medium, so let's just power up. You get closer you get, it'll heat up a little bit faster. Yeah, Aberdeen, you definitely want a Pembroke. A high heat suit. As current temperature, we're at 194 degrees. You can do it in medium. I've done it in heavy armor when I first started trying it out. But you can basically break a rock, and then you need to run back to your ship so you don't spontaneously combust. So, finally inching our way up there to the optimal. But yeah, if you try to mine the medium or hard rocks at the optimal distance, it's going to take you forever to get that rock heated up. Another trick you can do that I've seen people do is just move your laser around. And then being this close, when it breaks, it's not going to kill you, but I do usually back up. Just so, because I'm so close, I don't want it to damage my rock. Because over time, you will take damage. And like I said before, your radar, you just hover over it with your mouse, middle mouse wheel. And you set your distance, and then if you right click, you can lock your radar. Cersei, LOL med jump, that's a great story. They thought they had your friend and they came unprepared. Ruby, you feel the rock mining looks more immersive, more methodical than ship, which is appealing to you? Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the game loop, right, of loading up the rock, getting out, unloading it, you know, driving around, getting to the rocks, breaking them, and then siphoning everything up, loading it back in. And what I typically do is grab the gems, throw about 150 in my backpack, and then transfer that over to my 2SU container. Just kind of rinse and repeat until it's all filled up. Ooh. Let's back off that power a little bit. Amateurs. That would have been an awesome video to clip. I would love to see that. So another medium, so we're gonna push in. It's a good point, man. Mining gems, you don't have to worry about the refining as well, like you do for the ship mining. Yeah. Man, was it you that brought up a couple streams ago that we should have like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile ship in the game? We can deliver hot dogs and set up our own food stands. He wasn't recording. We all asked for the vid. Gotcha. That would have been pretty epic. The rock is finally heating up. Wonder eventually if they'll put some kind of a heat map on here, where you'll get like a little MFD that'll show you kind of where the heat's at. So maybe there's cooler spots somewhere, you can just move down to heat those up. That was a stream you slept through? It was MP that had it. Should have stacked their corpses in his hangar. Trophies. So I'm just gonna back up here so I don't damage the front of mine. There we go. Go full power here. Another easy rock. Hang them strip like predators do. You think that maybe in Pyro, right? You get a weird dilapidated hanger. Maybe they'd give you some kind of a wooden structure you could hang your trophies from. That would be pretty that'd be twisted, but imagine how funny it would be to catch somebody from a bounty that's just griefing everybody. You go back to your hangar, take him out of your pod, string him up on the doohickey, and he can't do anything but sit there until he's released. There she goes, she's heating up. Twisted it is, and you like it? So we center ourselves up here. Alt F4 would be popular then. Well, not if I just respawn him back, right? Instead of going to jail, he has to commute his sentence. So when you're mining like this, ROC, just be cognizant because your mining arm laser will get in the way of your where you're at for your charge. It can be easy to miss that and overcharge the ROC. Man, that's wicked. Another easy ROC. Go with full power. And when she climbs up a little bit past half, we'll go ahead and feather her back a little bit. For those of you that are new, tuning in or lurking in the background, welcome. I do just released Apple Music and Spotify and all the other major music outlets. Stanton Radio by Tiny Home Gaming. So I basically have music that I've tailored for Out on the Verse. Tonight we're listening to the Mining album. So a little bit of Aberdeen, a little bit of ROC Mining. I do have Cargo up there. Yeah, something kind of play in your background to give you that little extra sense of immersion to chill out to while you're in the verse. So Stream Elements will throw up the link. Otherwise, the link's also in the description. And I hope you guys enjoy. So every month I will release 2 albums. And the music is also available as a mix on my YouTube channel. I do have a playlist there. And Volume 3 actually does have a couple commercials in there. One for the Drake Vulture right away, Waytech XL1. And then there's another component in there. So as everything progresses, I will start adding in more commercials. And there will be an album specifically just for commercials. So you guys can go ahead and kind of compose your own little playlist around the verse. Thank you, Ruby, for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate the support. And Katie, well, thank you as well. I think this is the first time I've got a cluster with 3 mediums. Maybe it was 4. So, you know, let's push in a little bit closer. So far, so good. Knock on wood. Looks like it's going to be another nice, chill evening in the verse. There we go. We're finally getting close to that optimal range. And that slice of pie will start filling up here. And I can pretty much just leave it on full power. Ooh, and it's getting dark out. It's getting spooky. And the laser shuts off. We're going to start backing up here a little bit. There we go. So let's switch to extraction. And we're going to do 100,000 head night pickup. It's a very fun game. So what I found is just kind of just hover it in one spot and just let everything just slowly kind of picking up and just adjusting your position of your laser to pick up the hadnite. And sometimes they'll get stuck behind other rocks. You basically just have to change your angle of attack. That usually fixes the issue. Okay, let's grab these little guys here. Oops, wrong key. Men, coffee time, one of your favorite times of the day. Same usual, pour over. Ruby, it's truly one of the best times of the day. I am typically, I like Starbucks Sumatra coffee, like the bolder stuff. I don't get... And one thing I learned a long time ago is the darker the coffee, the less caffeine, the less jitters. The blonder it is, you're going to be running around like crazy. I'm one of those people where I take coffee with my cream and sugar. I cannot do black coffee. It has to be sweet. Yep. Ruby, you do darker coffee later in the day? Makes sense. That way you're not wired. Men never did care much for Starbucks, but did get addicted to Dutch Brothers. I haven't been to Starbucks for... I used to go there quite often, but the one that's closest to me, which is still like half hour away or more, the new baristas keep on screwing up my order. And I figure for the time that it takes me to go there and the cost of the coffee, it is definitely just not worth my time. They do have solid drinks, so I've never bought a hot coffee at Starbucks. My poison of choice is a venti peppermint mocha frappuccino with a shot of espresso. That's literally the same drink I've been getting for the last 15, 20 years. When I first learned about Starbucks and started going, they had a mocha coconut frappuccino, and it tasted just like a Girl Scout Samoa cookie. Oh my god. Fantastic. And then they got rid of it. They took it off, and I'm like, what the heck? Why would you do that? Hey Underwater, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for hanging with us this evening. Ruby, that's dangerous. Underwater. People don't like coffee, they like the sugar that is added to it. Yeah. I think the way society is and stuff, and how much sugar and crap is in all the food. Definitely, whoops, where am I going? I forgot to unload and transfer over. Okay, so I just usually right click and I do 150, split it, then I'll just shift click, goes in my backpack, throw this down here, and then I just walk over to the container and then just shift click to deposit it. Nice little fast process. There we go. Then I'll just go ahead and stack it here. If it'll stack, there we go. Men, before you move to Europe, there's a coffee bar called Bikini, which is all the girls wore. Tried it once and realized people weren't going there for the coffee. I've seen like the videos of like the coffee shops in Las Vegas where the girls are wearing lingerie. Ruby, it's like Hooters. Sorry, Keenan Sam, didn't mean to offend. You're fine. Engines on. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to send out a text message. Okay, let's grab the joysticks here. Our VTOLs are already there. Engines are on. Just to the landing gear. Get some altitude. There we go. So back on the hunt for multiples of 620. So I'm gonna switch over into quantum. Grab my speed limiter. Usually keep it about half. So 7360. Negatory. Like I said, you can tell right away, even if you weren't sure about the multiple, is they're spread out like that. Those are not going to be gems. So we will just continue on. I prefer, like I said, to stay close to the mountains, kind of like right on the edge. Ooh, my favorite song. Mining Yellow Sands on Aberdeen, it's called. Turn up just a little bit for you guys.
Digging treasures in the dirt, we try. Dusty winds blow, but we don't mind. In this barren land, rare gems we find.
And it can always be a little bit of searching to find those gems.
Turning stones into riches, we're proud. Rockin' miner on yellow sands, in a world where hope expands. Shining stones dug from the ground, golden secrets in the dust are found.
Let's keep on pushing up here a little bit. Find that next signature.
We steer in the echo of the engines, no fear. Dirty trails we
9200.
in the gleam of
Nope, we want a 9300. So close.
ignite.
Ruby, are pirates that common while rock mining? You're okay with PvP personally?
Falls the yellow
Let me turn the music down here a little bit so I can hear myself think. But you're in the middle of nowhere, so it seems like it's... Yeah, I haven't been griefed at all since I've been doing the rock mining for the past 2-3 weeks. Because I basically go to the OEM or the planet marker and just pick a random spot on planet. So I think though I've only run into one other person and they were out mining as well. They stopped over and did the rocking of the wings like this a little bit to say hi and left.
rockin' miner
That's the only person I've run into. So we got 10, 5, 40. Yes, that is correct. There we go. So I'll switch over to my guns. And then when you're mining at night, be very cognizant of your altitude, because I may or may have not, on a few occasions, run right into the ground. It is very easy to do. So slow and steady always wins that race. There we go. Let me reposition my camera here. Switch over. Okay, so we'll just fly past them. It's a little bit easier too when you're out on like the flat land. So let's throw our VTOLs and our landing gear down. You might find some good concentration of rocks in the hilly parts. The only caveat is, especially at nighttime, is just finding a good place to land that's safe. There we go. So our ramp down is a test, like I said. Should be good there. Okay, switch over to cockpit. I to turn engines off. Y to jump out of our seat. Our shields are up. Fun how much aviation language is carried over, right? You know, I always tell people that are new to the game, that are just starting out, you play for 7 days, 8 hours a day. 3 days out of those 7, you are going to have a fantastic experience. 2 days out of the week, you're going to have an okay experience, but you're going to be able to get around the bugs and be able to play the game. And the other 2 days, you are going to be pulling what hair you have left on your head out, trying to just get a ship in a hangar. But, I mean, when the game works, it is fantastic, right? Men pirates are typically lazy. They hang around areas you can jump to. Sure, with introduction, searching is too much work unless it's a chance encounter, which is just your bad luck when it happens. Yeah, totally agree. Ruby, I suppose that makes sense. Most predators work that way. Yeah, and a lot of pirates just, they want the easy score, right? They want to just ruin your day because they have no life. We are going through the meadow. Okay. Let's probably not go through the big rock formation. I'm gonna throw this up so I can actually see to my side. There we go. There we go. Pretty good concentration here. This is Dolvine, I believe. So we switch over to my mouse and keyboard for this portion. Uber, they need to add NPC merchant freighters and the like so you can do... Gotcha, yep, without running into real people. Think about maybe in the future where we'll be able to... oh, I need to go switch over to fractures. Maybe we're going out, right? We're going to do some mining and stuff, rock mining like you were doing. Maybe a little hotter place. Then we can hire AI pilots to run cover above us. Be kind of nice. And they just get a cut out of the profits. I think refining ships, obviously for gem mining, you don't have to use the refinery at all. Ruby, do 100% do piracy if it was NPCs. You don't like the feeling of ruining somebody else's day. I like that philosophy. Especially because a lot of people might be just having, you know, a pain in the butt all week to try to get into the game. And they just finally get in, everything is going fine, and then somebody just comes in and ganks them. It's so frustrating. Ooh, let's feather back that power so we don't overcharge this. Pyro missions, which are playing very well. I think a lot of people are doing contested zones, aren't they? At least I see that a lot on YouTube. So let's head over here to the left. Let's grab these rocks here. Let's throw our full power. These should all typically be nice, easy rocks, so shouldn't take too long to break them. Like I said before, I usually try to get about halfway and then feather it down. So that way, kind of save yourself if you get a server. Not necessarily a server error, but if the server is kind of laggy. If it just kind of hangs there and it catches back up to you, you know, a few seconds, you get overcharged, and that's never good. There is lucrative salvage contracts on Pyro if you've been wanting to try. So how long do you have to wait for your RAM? Does that typically get delivered morning your time? Or is that something more afternoon, evening? Let's heat up pretty fast. Let's back that up here. There we go. I'm just going to reposition myself here. I'll grab this guy. MP. Red Monster attempted a massive mining op this past Sunday. It was an interesting watch. He typically, I think I've seen a couple of his videos. He typically does mining in the mole, correct? And usually runs that solo, I believe. Another rock bites the dust. Ah, ah, ah. Man, hopefully just a couple hour wait. But it's Amazon here, no tracking. Gotcha. That is correct. He does do the mole mining. I love the mole. I love the look of it. The prospector is nice for solo, right? But I don't like the aesthetics. But I did buy a prospector in-game and stuff, so I think my next purchase will probably be I'll probably try the mole again, just buy it in-game. I'm very happy with when I went to my hangar and got rid of a lot of extra skins I didn't need and was able to just upgrade, melted the skins and stuff for store credit, and then upgraded the mole to the Valkyrie, and I have been head over heels for the Valkyrie. Fantastic ship. And I can't wait till it gets its golden pass. When that'll be, hopefully this year, but who knows. And if you're doing group mining, rock mining, you can actually fit 2 rocks in the back of the Valkyrie. Or a Nursa if you're doing bunkers. Ruby, is gem mining exclusive to ground mining? That might make it super valuable when crafting comes around. Gem mining is, yep, exclusive just ground mining. So it's all planetary surface based. MP, the AAR they had, they're going to do 2 fully crewed moles with prospector surveying rock clusters. Okay. I watched some of the videos on what I'm calling the MISC Unfortunate, the new salvaging ship. When I get that as a loaner, I'll try it out. But why they priced it right underneath the vulture, it made no sense whatsoever. Sure, you can stack the boxes on the side, right? But you still have to get out of your seat to get the other boxes out to store. And there's no grid that snaps. And you only get one salvaging head. So the vulture can do everything twice as fast. So I was very disappointed. I was hoping, probably like a lot of people, that it was going to be maybe a little bit larger than the prospector and be like that mid ship that we're looking for in between the vulture and the reclaimer. So maybe this year we'll get some kind of Argo variant of the mole for salvaging. That would be pretty awesome. Man, you really like to see Argo come out with a salvage ship based off the mole? Good minds think alike. I've been keeping in the habit of not looking at chat until after I crack a rock, because I've gotten in trouble with that in the past. And I think that one time it didn't kill me, but it took out my rock. So and I was looking into some of the safe Stanton phase 2. I did finish phase 1, so I know I definitely want to grind out phase 2. That'll be the middle ship everybody wants. Agreed. I know you solo in the reclaimer, and hats off to you. That's a lot of work. Let's feather that power back here a little bit. Though the Misfortune did have a 4SU cargo grid. Oh, you thought? Ruby, you're just impressed that people game and interact with the moving chat? That would be a skill. It's something I've been streaming since July. So it's something to get used to. And when you first start out, it's very awkward. I mean, for the first month, I got maybe 1 or 2 viewers, and typically those are my friends jumping in just to support me. But it's definitely something, you know, it's like anything, right? You do it for a while and you get better and better. And I mean, I'm nowhere as big as like the other streamers, so there's not 1,000 messages running by. So I do have the luxury, right, of being able to catch everybody's messages. It ain't work if you enjoy it. That's true. The old philosophy, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. Feather that off here. Uber, it does on the drop down elevator in the back, so it does have a cargo grid there. Gotcha. Is that 4? Uber, it's a neat little ship. Like if you wanted to fit in a Polaris with some other stuff, that won't let a Vulture fit. I mean, sure, I can see that. The cost is way too high. Yeah, they should have put it at like 120. And putting it at the 160 price, I am very surprised they didn't bump that Vulture up to like 225. Uber, yep, the greatest fits for SU. Gotcha. And you can probably stack on top. So it would be what, 4, 4, and 4? Or actually, no, you probably only get 2 high. I'm gonna reposition myself because I don't want to accidentally miss where my optimal line is here. The rock is a rockin'. There we go. Another rock down. You did, yeah, I agree. I totally expected the vulture to go up in price. Uber, yeah, it's only 4 SU single height, and then the grids on the sides have 12 total, which you can use like a Hull A if you were to, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't check to see if it was in my hangar. I think I was talking with Zenner, and because I do this $20 subscription, I think I have to wait till the second Tuesday of the year for the new ship to be available to try for the month. So I think right now I just got a crap load of 3 constellations. And I know people like them, I just don't like their aesthetic. Everybody knows I'm a Drake and Argo fan. Especially Drake. Give me that ship that has exposed wires and is held together by super glue and duct tape any day. I think the reason I like the Valkyrie so much is it combines the front portion to look like the Hornet, right? And then you got the versatility of the Cuddy black and the Cuddy blue with the side doors with the turrets. Or the Gatling guns. So it kind of combines a little bit. Plus you get a crap load of storage. And I like that the door that comes out the back is a large rectangle. It's not wedge shaped.
Welcome to Stanton Radio. Broadcasting from
So let's switch over to my next...
Stanton system.
Switch over to playlist. There we go. Speaking of the Vulture, here's a Valkyrie. Here's the Valkyrie song. Okay, so let's switch over to extraction mode. Back up here quite a bit. We are going to be digging in the grass. Ruby, it showed up in your hangar for being a sub, you think, but I'm not super interested. Gotcha. I checked last night and hadn't shown up in my hangar yet, but I didn't really look too closely this evening. I mean, I'll give it a whirl on stream once it comes out, just to say I've tried it. But I am a vulture man through and through. Underwater, Drake ships are bases of or based off of Russian ships. I'm really hoping that when the Ironclad comes out, that you can actually fit like, oh, it'd be nice. I haven't looked at the size comparisons. I don't know if you can fit a vulture in there, but if you could fit a vulture in a rock and cargo containers, that would be completely epic. And if they were to add like a module in for refining, it'd be even better. I'm assuming this year we'll start seeing refinery ships. I'm sure you guys will all agree. Ruby, the Valk is the top 10 most beautiful ships in the game. It is a pretty ship, and I can't wait till it gets its gold standard pass. They'll have to definitely do some reworking in the interior to deal with, so if you lose compression, it's not compression, it's the other word, I can't remember. The people in the drop seats are protected behind doors, but the pilot is not, or the people in the beds are not. So they have to put some kind of a glass or a barrier up on top. Ben, do you beg to differ? You served in the U.S. Navy, and those have been aboard Russian ships. You were very impressed. Astra baby. I've heard of this ship. I'll have to pull it up when I bring my doggies out for their potty break coming up. So I think what I'm going to do is we are going to pick up the rest of this dole vine, which is probably going to take a little bit. And then we're going to go back and transfer everything into our SCU crate. And then I am going to take my famous potty, break time potties for the puppies. Put them out. And then we'll jump back in within like 5 minutes. Okay, back at her.
I see the stars, they're calling me in a ship that's built for discovery. A little craft, but so much more. Taking off from the launch.
Need no accidents. All depends, right? Get it? Depends. I used to do the funniest thing. So right around Christmas time, you'd see all these ads online for Depends. It was like the commercial, and you could sign up for free supply, free trial. So I would go on every Christmas, and I'd sign up my mom, my dad, and my sister, and I never did my nieces, and have to be delivered right to their house. That was kind of fun. It's a knee slapper. Ruby, that's brilliant. Yeah, you gotta have fun where you can, right? You can't take life too seriously, otherwise you'll go insane.
From the hammer to the CL, the adventure's real, you can tell. Cargo or combat, it's all the same. In my Aurora, I'm playing the game.
Actually, this new patch, everything's picking up a lot smoother than it has been in the preview. So like this one's a little bugged out. So we will just, oh, there we go. Change our angle of attack. So let's back up. So the rock isn't it's very slippery because the tires have absolutely no traction whatsoever. Ruby, that's brilliant. MP, you feel the Mist Expanse will come out way before the Astra? The Astra, is that the refining ship? Is that correct? I know I've heard the name, but I can't place the specifics for it. Yes, sir?
Aurora starter dreams, take me far. On a journey where the stars are ours. Flying through the galaxy, we're in sync. In my Aurora, I'll never
Mining and refining ship. So for the mining portion for that, is that, and I mean, obviously we know what the refinery is. So is it going to mine like, oh, the one ship, is it a Pathfinder? I forget what the name of the ship is, that mines through its feet? The gears? It's going to be something like that. We got one more over here. There we go. Oh, we got a few more strays over here. I keep on wondering if I'm going to run into a quasi-grazer, then I realize I'm Aberdeen and they would basically be fried. Ruby, it's between the Orion and the Mole, right? MP, correct? It has 3 SC remote mining turrets. Oh, okay. Okay, let's throw the mining guy. We'll swing past this big rock formation here. Wish the light pattern was a little bit wider and not so focused here. So what I always do is I go nice and slow up the ramp. If you go too fast, you can flip it very easily. Okay, back up. Whoops, let me turn my Toby off here. Okay, I for the engines, U for the power, and hold on Y to jump out of our seats here. Men used to enjoy signing your ex-wife up for those online advertisement scams that never stopped calling or emailing. Was petty, you know, but her fault was for having 3 boys while we were married. MP, you can also carry rocks in the Astra as well. Nice. So, ooh, we got quite a bit there. So I think I can actually do like 175. So let's try this. 175 over, we'll split this one more time. And then, yeah, it's simple as grabbing out of there, walking over to SU container, and then shift clicking to drop it into your inventory over there. So another 175. Another shift click. Just drag that to combine them. And just a little bit. 49 strays. Grab that over. Drag it over. Not too bad. Sitting pretty good. Doors closed. No mosquitoes are going to come in. So yeah, what I was talking about is you have your doors here, right? So the drop pod, or not the drop pads, but the people are protected the seats if you lose atmosphere. But up here, where the beds are, you need to have some kind of a screen here. Honestly, what I would love to see is jump seats that are on the side that you can fold down. Have one of these be the beds, the other one be maybe some beds in the shower, and get rid of this here so it would open up this whole entire area. That'd be nice. And if they had some cargo snapping spots back here, it'd be great as well. Ruby, you're off to bed. Good to hang with y'all. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Guy. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time in the US. And I hope you have a great night. Thanks for hanging, and I hope to see you next stream. And I also have a Discord if you want to pop in there. If you want to do some runs off stream or on stream, just go ahead and DM me, hit me up. Happy to hang with you guys in game. So the Valkyrie is bugged, so you have to power down, power back up to get your MFDs to show up. We'll leave our engines off. Okay, guys, for those of you that are been here stream to stream, you guys know my break time potties. So let me switch over to the Be Right Back screen. It says 10 minutes up there for a timer. I'm gonna put my puppies out, and I am usually back within 5 minutes, no later than 6. So appreciate you guys' time. Thanks for hanging, and I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes.
With every scar we build our home. No looking back, we own the ride. Through the stars we take the stride. Drake's pride in the deep of the night. Fighting for freedom, we'll win this fight. Every dam tells a tale we'll never hide. With our ships by our side we'll glide. Drake's pride, we're never afraid to fly. Through the storms we'll touch the sky. No matter the cost, we'll rise. In Drake's pride, we'll find our light. Rough around the edges, but we stand tall. We may not have the shine, but we have it all. In the coldest space, with nothing to lose, we've got our wings and we'll never choose to cruise. To cruise. Drake's pride in the deep of the night. Fighting for freedom, we'll win this fight. Every den tells a tale we'll never hide. With our ships by our side, we'll glide. Drake's pride, we're never afraid to fly. Through the storms, we'll touch the sky. No matter the
Snowflakes sting like icy darts. Mountains tall where it all starts. In the chill we blaze our trail, searching treasures we unveil. Microtech beneath our feet. Every step a cold heartbeat. Bunkers deep with secrets old. Loot crate shimmer filled with gold. Frozen quest in the night, braving storms, shining bright. Through the cold we will roam, bringing treasures back home. Glacier pass through hidden caves, mysterious in their icy waves. Snowy whispers guide our way towards the light of break of day. Ancient walls and frozen holes, echoes bouncing off the walls. Open crates with frozen hands, dreaming of far warmer land. Frozen quest in the night, braving storms, shining bright. Through the cold we will roam, bringing treasures back home. Docked in the shadows, loading up dreams, trading my nights for the galaxy's gleam. The spindle expands and my soul takes flight through the black unknown, chasing the light. I've got starlight in my sights, through the void I'll chart my flight. Every crate a step to find the meaning I've been left behind. On a whole sea to heaven, I'm chasing the light, carrying my fortune through the endless night. Every risk is worth it for the dream I believe in. On my whole sea to heaven, I'll find my meaning. Pirates and meteors, they call it the grind, but I see the beauty in what's left behind. Space is a canvas, I paint it with scars. My story's a map written across the stars. I've got starlight in my sights, through the void I'll chart my flight. Every crate a step to find the meaning I've been left behind. On a whole sea to heaven, I'm chasing the light, carrying my fortune through the endless night. Every risk is worth it for the dream I believe in.
endless, I'll find my way. Retract the arms, but not my hope. Through the stars I learn to cope. Every haul a chance to grow. Every jump the more I know. Final on a whole sea to heaven, I'm chasing the light, carrying my fortune through the endless night. Through the fire and shadows, my heart is still believing. On the whole sea to heaven, I'll find my meaning. The stars call my name, the cargo holds my dreams. On this whole sea to heaven, nothing's as it seems. Drifting through the cosmos, my destiny's in sight. I'll carry my story into the endless night.
And we are back. Thanks for hanging through the break. Let's get back at her. Ooh, Medpin song is on. Love this song. Okay, let's pick up where we left off. Helps to have our engines on. Don't forget to hit that eye. And our VTOLs are on. Okay, VTOL's up, landing gear up. Get some altitude here. Let's switch over to nav. Usually put my speed limiter about half, switch over to scanning mode. And we are looking for gems on Aberdeen, so we're looking for multiples of 620. Turn the game audio up here a little bit. I'll be alright. Medpin brought me the fight. So catchy. Just makes you want to get up and dance. Thank you, MP. $80.60. Nope, it was 8. Oh, yep, that is multiple. Oh, there's our next gem. So I usually cheat, switch over to SCM guns, just burn off some speed. With the med pin in our hand. There's our cluster right there. Okay, so our VTOL's on. And they're right below us. It is easy to overfly and get stuck, so we're gonna head over yonder. There we go. It's always fun on Aberdeen to find a proper landing spot. Helps also if your landing gear is down. Oops. There we go. Now it's coming down. We're good now. Yeah, it's always navigating around these stumps. It can be especially frustrating when you're up in the mountains. There we go. Let's see, if I put down the ramp, am I going to start jumping around? Oh. I'm going to try to reposition here just a little bit. There we go. That's better. Okay. So I always eye for the engines. Keep the shields up because you never know. Hold down Y to jump out of here. Head head down, grab the rock. I always go down sideways so I don't have to climb down the ladder. I'm hoping at some point, you know, like in our cars, we have garage door openers, right? It'd be nice to have something like that in the rock where instead of calling ATC, you can call your ship to open up the ramp. Hey Dale, how you doing? Welcome. Hope you're having a good night. You hate trying to fly in the dark? You got fixated on an opportunity marker last time you tried and plowed into the side of a mountain? I've been there, buddy. I think we all have. It's really easy to do that, isn't it? Okay. Oh. I should probably remedy that here real quick. Let's grab this. Engine's off. Jump out. Good thing about the Valkyrie, if I wasn't able to get up in here, I do have the side doors. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so I for engines. So I know the rock is right behind me. Let's see if this is any better. Nope. What's the word? Doors up here. Yeah, so we're sitting in that rock right there. Sort of move over here a little bit, go up. Probably be at a little bit of an angle, but it's always going to be a tree, right? Let's see if this is any better. Be nicer too if we had a little more light for our landing. There we go. We're good there. Kinda. Good enough. Hinges off. Why to jump out of our seat? Man, when you first started, you thought you had landed. Turns out you were still a kilometer above. You poor ship when you turned off the engine. We've all done that, right? They'll give me a new appreciation for instrument-related pilots in real life, right? And of course, do as I say, not as I do, because you had all those trees right there. Maxliff is always a good friend to have around. I definitely wholeheartedly agree with that. Okay, engine's back on. There we go. We have arrived on site. Look at all those pretty purple gems. So let's start off to our left here. Switch over to... Switch back over to fracture. Switch over. Here we go. Yeah, I've used the airlift, max airlift a couple times on occasion. So looks like our first rock here is going to be a nice easy head of night break. So we'll go full power. There we go. Finally getting to that little wedge slice. Start filling that up. Let's feather back the power just a little bit there. Let that wedge fill up. Man, in real life is one thing what impresses me about technology, like the F-111 aardvark or the bone have that allows them to fly high speeds close to the ground at night without hitting anything. Yeah, just think of all the planes that they have. They just haven't, that are still top secret, right? Let's feather that power back here a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. Let that wedge fill up. Yeah, it's amazing how fast technology, you know, you just look at, you know, obviously like computers and stuff, you know, after 4 years, you're pretty much out of date. For PCs anyways. I've always been a Mac person for my designing and video editing and all that good stuff. You can get a lot more mileage out of your Macs than you can definitely can out of a PC. But I'm happy to have the custom PC build so that way if something fails or I want to upgrade something, I can just basically swap out components, right? So part of the point of getting there is just, you know, saving up to actually be able to put a nice system together. MP, you're in a Blackhawk that was going NOE. And your stomach was still trying to recover from that. That was 88. Man, your grandparents' first car with AC was a window until you plugged in the cigarette lighter and filled with ice. Or the 62 method. Or 64, 60 miles an hour. 2 windows, 4 windows down. Oh, so we got a medium, so we're gonna, you know, we'll save that one for these guys and work our way back. Rather easy. And it can be in the optimal range on the left-hand side. If you do get closer, it does heat up a little bit faster. Yeah, technology has definitely come a long way. And look at what we can do with AI, right? And this is only the second year of, like, being released to the public, you know, right? The only thing I'm sad about is, you know, we only have so much time in our lives, right? And I really want to see, you know, in 100 years what everything is going to be like. But unless I can find some scientist to freeze my head. Or who knows, maybe maybe we are living in a simulation, right? Who knows? We'll find out one day. But hopefully that day is far away for all of us. Hey, Freeze, or Fear. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. And for the raid. How you doing? How you guys doing? And for the follow, Katie has a thank you. Welcome. How was your stream? What'd you guys do? Cute pup. Yeah, she's my baby girl. I got two kids with fur. And she's my baby girl. So for you guys that are coming in on the raid, we are on Aberdeen doing some rock mining. Very nice, chill, relaxing. You were doing phase 2 of Save Stanton. It was a good time. Nice. I have to look into that. I got phase 1 done. I haven't looked at phase 2 yet. I know there's a couple of videos up, so I was going to watch some YouTube videos tomorrow when I have some downtime to start cracking away at those. Is it still that you have to complete 6 missions out of each kind of like slot? Like the phase 1? Just feather back that power. There we go. Another Had Night bites the dust. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rocks left. So let's take a little bit longer. Let's push up a little bit here. Sure plays. Seems like it. We got 3 done out of the 6 for the week. You assume like last 6 or 3 for the next set? Gotcha. Yeah, my plan is to check that out tomorrow and then start kind of plugging away this weekend. Tonight we're just doing the same game loop that I've done for the last few streams. We're doing rock mining in Aberdeen. And everything's all loaded up in the Valkyrie. There we go. Another rock bites the dust. Hey War, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Hope you're had a good week. How's your evening going? Let's back up some of that power here. There we go. Right about half. Mining is great. You're going to try the prospector soon? Nice. Yeah, my typical game loops. Usually salvaging with a vulture. And doing cargo. So I'm curious to see later on this week how cargo's working. If it's still buggy or hit or miss. And then I did a little rock mining with the prospector and then picked up the mole for a little bit. And mole's cool. I love the Argo look of it. But jumping out of the seat got a little bit of a pain. The prospector, I'm not a big fan of the ship design. The big bubble cockpit, even though all that glass gives you great visibility. I did some mining on that and I enjoyed it. But yeah, I've been doing rock mining now for the last 2.5 weeks. And it's just like scraping panels, just nice and chill. Plus, I like a little bit of the game loop where you're loading your rock in and out and transferring stuff over. There we go. We're finally filling up a little square pie. That's one thing I'm sure you'll agree with the verse is have several game loops that you enjoy, because if one is broken, then you can always hop over to the other. Man, all you can think of when in the bubble, meet George Jetson. Yeah, I always say it has like the dragonfly aesthetic for like the body with a bubble. Excuse me, cockpit. I mean, the cockpit's visibility is phenomenal. There we go. Feather back the power here just a little bit. For those of you on the raid that are just joining us and hanging out, appreciate you guys' time. In my YouTube description and Stream Elements will pop it up. I started a Save Stanton radio, and I'm happy to say that it is now available on Apple Music, as well as Spotify, Pandora, and everything else. So the link's in the description, or Stream Elements pops it up. So you guys go over to Spotify, and when you guys are on the verse, you can put your own kind of playlist together. So that's the music that's currently playing in the background. I got 2 albums up there, and I got another 2 on the way. Also on my YouTube channel, I do have the mixes. I got Stanton Radio Mix 1, 2, and 3. Volume 3 does have some advertisements in it. And going forward, I'm going to be working on more advertisements to throw into the mixes, so you guys can kind of curate towards your gameplay. Thanks, Fear. Yeah, it's been something I've really wanted to do for a while, and finally I'm just put my head down and just went at it. It's been a lot of fun, and I think it just adds to the gameplay. Something fun. It's always nice to have a little bit of a project. So for the medium rocks, I usually push in a little bit closer. They do heat up a little bit faster. And I do believe if you do move your laser around, it does heat the rock up a little more. I'm still wondering eventually if they're going to put a heat map in on the rock, so you can kind of see where the hot spots are and where the cooler spots are. There we go. Finally got into that optimal setting here. If you've never mined on the rock before, once that pie slice fills up, the wedge, your mining laser automatically shut off. So you don't have to worry about shutting it off yourself. And when you highlight a rock, it takes, depending on the servers, takes about 10 to 20 seconds for that to pop up before you can start mining it. Looks like we have another easy one here. I think this is the last one of the bunch, or there might be a smaller one hiding behind it, so we'll see where that goes after this cracks. There we go. Finally hitting into the optimal range here. And the rock is a rocking. We're going to picking these up and I get back into the Valkyrie. We are going to test my fate and see if drinking a cruise drink will still kill me, because I didn't grab any smoothies. So it will be an experiment. I think I did it last stream and it did kill me. So fingers and toes crossed, because you never know. And that is all. So let me switch over to my keyboard for picking up. Look at all this goodness. Let's switch over to extraction. Let's start picking up all these gems. I've noticed in the new... why can't I... Hold on, for some reason I've lost my steering with my keyboard. What the heck? There we go. We're good. So the rock is still very slippery on surface. It's like driving on ice. Underwater, you're sad that hangar spawns are not included again. I know, right? It was really, really convenient. I'm sure once they get the servers and stuff to a better state with elevators where it's consistently good, that they'll put the spawning back in. I think they mentioned a while back that they took it out because they're having issues with, I don't remember what it was, what the specifics were. MP, you were at the station when you drank the cruise and lived to tell the tale? Gotcha. You have a better memory than I. I have the memory of a goldfish. I just chalked it up to older age. You're in the Valkyrie on the planet's surface for a bit. Oh, when I bit the dust. Yeah, I was out with Zen, I think. It's the last time that I died. I think he poisoned my drink, personally, but jury's still out on that. So I'm going to throw my mining playlist back up.
Welcome to Stanton Radio, broadcasting from our coast.
That'll pop in right after the
The Stanton system and
intro.
we bring you legendary beats, unstoppable vibes, and the ultimate soundtrack for life in the verse. Whether you're hauling cargo through Hurston, dogfighting in the depths of Crusader,
Man, as far as you can remember, you haven't forgotten anything?
music as epic as your
I like that, Waves. That is a good saying.
citizens. This is Stanton Radio, powered by THG, where legends take flight.
Come on. Oh, second, want to pick it up. So, what's playing currently before the playlist starts? This is Katie and Sam's, my two kids with fur. This is their anthem song. Pause to the Moon. I think we're gonna recenter over here. So typically if they're not picking up, if you just change your angle of attack, so to speak, it'll usually start pulling them up. And sometimes they can get stuck behind rocks and just not want to move. Men, your girls are up. Hopefully you'll be back before the stream ends. Sounds good. If not, no worries. I will catch you on Discord, I'm sure. And if you don't come back, I hope you have a fantastic day. And let me know on Discord how your RAM install went for your upgrade. I think that might be over the hill. Rest there. Will do. Sounds good. And you had mentioned that your daughter likes Katie. If you want to DM me with your daughter's name, I'll do a video and send it to you on Discord for her. Katie's always a talker, so... She is my German... She's 11.5 years old. She's my little German Shepherd Akita. And she talks like a husky. She always has something to say. Thumbs up. Honestly, this rock needs better tires, or give us the opportunity to upgrade them. That's probably going to be out of Earth. See, do you have anything left over here? As I'm getting you guys motion sick from racing around here. Oi. So the rock, no matter how well you treat it, does have a wear and tear on it. As you can see, things are blinking. Ooh, the Red Festival song. It's a good song.
Shining bright tonight as we race through the endless sky. Red
Just trying not to hit the tree.
treasure hunt. Feel the
So typically now, when we get back into the Valkyrie, my rock should be smoking at some point.
glowing racing
And unfortunately, there's no way to repair it. I've tried bringing it out, putting on the pad to repair it and stuff. So basically, I have to send it down on its own and then reclaim it, and then that'll repair it. Hoping that's something they'll add in eventually. Okay, let me switch over to my joysticks here. Let's back up here. If I remember right, we were right next to... yeah. So for me, it's always slow and steady wins the race for reloading your rock in. So I'll pop one tire up there. There we go. You go in a little bit fast and aggressive, you do risk the...
feasting and fun. It's all
Is it smoking up here yet?
a new
Let's see if I look back.
Let's hear the sound. Take your ship, let's
Okay, so what I usually do is I just kind of move it around so it's nice and steady. I for the engines, you would power it down. We'll hold down Y to jump out of our seat here. And then we will transfer over our hull. So what I always do, open her up. I'll right click and I'll do 175 for splitting. And then shift click, automatically transfers it over to our backpack. And just a quick little run over. Open up your SCU container, shift click and drag it back over. Then I'll just drag to stack them. So repeat the same process, shift click. Brings it over to our personal inventory, our backpack. F to open up and shift it. Pile it over. So 568 for Had Night and 399 for Dolomine. And then we got a drink, so let's get some distance away. So the only button there is in the Valkyrie currently is this guy, and that's to put up that ramp. I always thought that was the door button for some reason. Okay. We are definitely godlike. Are glowing. So I just take one, take another one, split it, drop it on my hand. There we go. And bottoms up. Hopefully we won't die instantly. So, one down. I really hope in the future, soon, they will just get rid of med gowns. And just like when you eat your double dog or burrito or whatever it is, it despawns. I hope that CIG would, and they haven't done it in 10 years, but it'd be nice if they did it coming up here. Okay, so our helmet back on. Everything's closed, everything's good here. We're listening to the Medpen Run song. With the Medpen in my hand. So the Valkyrie's bugged, so you have to power down, power back up. Engines. Our VTOLs are down. That's great. We're landing. You're up here. Looks like it's to be daytime here pretty soon. And some altitude. Take the VTOLs off there. MP, off to rack out. Take care and be safe. You as well, guy. Thanks for stopping in and hanging once again tonight. appreciate your time as always. And hope you have a fantastic night and a good Thursday ahead. And hopefully I'll catch you on Friday's stream again. Okay, so if you've never done rocks before, gem mining, we're looking for multiples of 620. In my Discord, if you guys join it, in the SC-resources, there is a spreadsheet there that gives mining, all the mining stats for asteroids, for signatures, as well as rock mining. And there's a section there for gems. So I got 620 all the way up to 22,320. So it's a nice little cheat sheet that I always use because, excuse me, tickle my throat, because it's easier than trying to do it in my head. And let's see, we had turned around, so we need to go the other way. Also, if you're not sure about signatures and things pop up, those are going to be rocks to mine because they're all spread out. Gems will be a tighter cluster. Or grab a drink of my root beer. I'm going to tickle my throat. Let's see if you hold on, Z. Get a nice little screenshot here. So for those who don't know, if you F4 to go into third person, hold down Z. You can dolly around. If you hold down F4, arrow keys, front and back, left and right, and then page up and page down. And then you can use home and end to change your focal distance of your camera. And it's just F4 to get back in. So what I usually typically try to do in Aberdeen is stay right between the mountains and the flatland. That's where I usually do my mining. So we got 8650, which is not going to be. We're looking for an 8680. 11780. That is a signature. I find that spreadsheet on my Discord invaluable. Makes everything so much faster. There we go. The nice thing about mining on the flat area is a lot easier to find a place to land. But it can always be a little bit of a fine-tuning where to land because of all the different trees. So we're going to just come in short. It can be especially difficult when you're mining at night. I always slow my ramp down just to make sure where it's sitting. We're good. Okay, back to the cockpit. I turn off our engines. I always leave power on, leave the shields up just in case, you never know. And then I'm just going to go down sideways. There we go. And like I said, it doesn't have a golden pass yet, so there are no buttons. So you just got to find that F interaction. Pop up. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my joysticks here. U for power, I for the engines. And then also, I don't know if you guys know, your radar, you get a middle mouse scroll wheel out to change the distance. And once you get it where you want it, right click, and it'll lock your radar. You get that little lock symbol there. turn our lights off. And if you are in Aberdeen, you're definitely going to want a Pembroke suit or the other suit that can take high heat temperatures, because you will bake. You can do it in light or medium armor, but basically you need to be really close to the rocks and grab one rock and run back in before you spontaneously combust. Let's switch over to mining mode. Let's switch over to fracture. And I just read that the Pembroke suit, that's what I'm rocking, is now available back at the vendors. It's no longer, you no longer have to try to buy it on the pledge store or try to find it in Pyro, locked behind the contested zones. So that was a nice move back. So we're gonna back off the power there, let that little wedge fill up. I typically like to say, I just like to stay right around half, because that way if the servers get a little laggy, the power could be going up, you're not going to notice it because it's not going to display, and next thing you know, you're in the overcharge. That is never a good sign. It'll either take out your rock, with the rock exploding, or it'll take out you and your rock. Back off our power here. And the rock is a rockin'. Highlight our next one. Usually takes 10 to 20 seconds, depending on the servers. There we go. Let's throw full power at her. We'll back off that power here. That's a little higher than I want, usually like to be at, but drop that power down to 8% here. Here we go, another successful break. We're chasing the dream on Aberdeen. Okay, let's reposition for the next cluster. Let's attack to the right here. Nice and easy. This one will go pretty fast here. Let's reposition now. Let's feather that power back here a little bit.
Rock vehicles sparking bright, mining lasers pierce the gloom, digging deep
Another one down.
through
Up to our next victim.
hoping we find gems that bloom. Glistening gems from ages past, hidden here they shine at last. Aberdeen holds secret stars in the silent yellow star.
That one popped pretty easy. Let's grab this next one here on the right. And we'll reposition and grab those ones in the center.
Whisper tales untold. Rustling leaves like gold grown old.
Let's feather that power back here a little bit.
Stone a buried tale. In this world where dreams set sail, we pave our way through moonscape dread, haunting forms of lifeless trees, guided by light beams ahead. Gems of old bring hope.
Okay, let's take care of the center cluster here. There we go.
Glistening gems from ages past.
Give her full power.
And here they shine at last.
I'll start feathering it down.
Secret star in the silent yellow star.
Dovine cracks usually pretty fast. A lot faster than Hadanite. Let's feather off that power there. And the rock is a rockin'.
Rolling out at sunrise, thrusters cool and low. Aberdeen's horizon puts on its golden glow. Scanners beeping, hearts racing, I found the mother lode. With my ROC locked and loaded, I'm ready to explode. The dust is flying, engines hum.
Feather that back a little bit here.
The hater nights calling beneath this dusty moon. Each crystal's a treasure, every dig a win. I'm carving my legacy.
This blows will push it a little bit further here. There we go.
Rocking in the rock, digging up the prize. Underneath the yellow sky where the riches lie.
There we go.
Headlights are gone, and I'm all in. Running like a star on Aberdeen. The heat is brutal, sweat drips down my face. But I'm chasing purple crystals in this dusty place. Lasers cutting clean, I'm in the mining zone. This moon is my stage and the rock's my throne. Through the craters, through the dunes, I pave my way. Every shard I harvest makes it worth the stay.
A few more left here.
Sit orbit, waiting for the score, but I'm not done digging, there's always room for more. I'm rocking in the rock, digging up the prize. Underneath the yellow sky where the riches lie. Hater needs to go, and I'm all in. Running like a star on Aberdeen.
I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing.
Falls and the glow gets brighter. Every crisp
That never has a positive outcome when you're mining in the rock.
tune, a mind that's set under Aberdeen's moon. I'm rocking in the rock, digging up the prize. Underneath the yellow sky where the riches lie. Hater needs the gold and I'm all in.
There we go.
Like a star on
Feather that power back here a little bit.
Keep digging deep. The treasures of Aberdeen are mine to keep. In the rock, I'm living a dream. Under the stars, I reign supreme.
Looks like we got what, 5 left? Looks like there's one's hiding a little bit there in the background.
Scattered rocks on yellow ground. Dead trees standing all around. Lifeless surface
Typically my game loop is mining here in Aberdeen, filling up, and we'll head back to Everest to sell. It's a nice fast game loop. So one nice thing about gem mining is you don't have to refine anything. Just make sure when you go out you bring a 1 or 2 SU container and throw it in the back so you can offload, so you can maximize your time on planet mining. Like I said, Dolvine is really easy to mine. Typically you just run into easy rocks, and they do heat up pretty fast. Looks like we have dos mas remaining. There we go. The last 2. There we go. Let's go full power. Ooh, we gotta back that off right away. There we go. And this will be our last one here. Ooh, let's back off that power. That'd not be good on the last rock to blow ourselves up. There we go. Let's switch over to extraction. Grab my keyboard. Look at all this bounty. I wish there was a throttle limiter for the rock, like you have for your ship. I definitely noticed in the new patch, after the 2.5-3 weeks of doing rock mining, that the extraction does pick up a lot faster. It's not as buggy. It's like 5,000 Dolvine pickup. We're gonna fill up here pretty fast. This is one of the higher signatures that I found tonight. Just like salvaging, right? It's just mundane. Picking up. Just mindless fun. That's why I like the chill game loops. You know, if you have a really bad day, right? Rough day at work or just a rough day in general. You just want to escape everything, throwing on some good music. And just go out and scrape panels or do a little rock mining. Nothing better. Let's push in here a little bit.
Through the craters under golden skies. Damar's got the treasures that I visualize. Scanners lighten up, the glow begins to show. Hey, tonight is calling and I'm ready to go. Dust kicks up as the engines hum. Purple gleams mean the jackpots come. Every rock I break, every shot I find.
There we go.
It's a miner's rhythm, and I'm feeling fine. We're rocking, rolling in on Damar's plains, digging up the gems that fuel the games. Hidden neath the prize, shining bold and bright under Damar's.
Dale, how much do you feel like you've made? I want to say last time I had these good runs, I had a little bit more Hadanite, and I think I made 420. But I'm thinking I'm probably going to be tonight 2.5 or higher. Because I haven't really been paying too much attention, or not being just, you know, exclusive to Hadanite and going after the Dolomite as well. So Hadanite obviously pays a little bit better. Okay, let's switch over to joysticks.
But the drive's still strong. This moon's got me singing my miner's song. Every crystal's a spark, a piece of the dream. Damar's my kingdom where the Hadanite gleam. Rolling on Damar's plains.
I still have to, it's on my list to watch the Damar rally and stuff. I wouldn't mind picking up a ground vehicle and just having fun. Just, you know, not necessarily doing it on stream because I don't know how exciting that would be, but just going full force and just exploring a planet. Something different. So I always kind of sit here for a second. Okay, it's not bouncing around. So I for the engine, C for the power. Hold down Y to jump out of our seat. Where is that button? There it is. I might actually make more. I'm not, so take 175. Okay, it's not letting me. It's bugging out. Let's try this again. Try 150 and split it. There we go. Shift click it over. Maybe. We might be getting a server error. So I'm going to worry about that when we get back. Like I said, the Valkyrie is a little bugged, so you just have the MFDs won't show up once you get all your seats, just have the power cycle. Switch to nav, that extra little speed. VTOLs are up, or down, landing gear up. And let's push into the, the atmosphere. And then I typically throw my cruise control on. And then let's go F2 to bring up our maps. Go to the search and type EV for Everest. We'll select that. And then I always just hit R on my keyboard to do my routing. And then F1 to close. And we are already in atmosphere. So take cruise control off. And let's do our jumps. Like I said, what's nice about mining on Aberdeen is it's nice and quick to get back and forth to Everest. There we go. It's finally spawning in. Switch back over to flight mode. And then it usually typically puts me at one of these arms. So we're just going to overshoot here a little bit. And then what I do is once I get up to a certain point, I'll switch over to SCM guns. And that's how I burn off my speed. You can put your landing gear down too. It also works. Okay, it's calling a hangar. Let's see where we get put at here. Okay, that almost never happens. Where it's right above me. Throw our VTOLs up. Turn my speed.
Chasing shadows in starlight. Quantanium's the miners cheer.
And just a nice easy into the hangar.
Deep space holds our greatest.
Also helps if you have a shadow so you can reference how
Drill bit whispers on the stone.
where you're at hangar wise placement. Looks like we still need to go a little bit further. Yeah, there we go.
Treasures all alone.
Oh,
Asteroids in silent drift.
so you guys never saw that.
Quantanium's a precious
This never happens.
Quantanium in my veins.
That was a quick demonstration of how not to land. Oh, goodness gracious.
Blowing crazy hues.
That would have been the kicker, right?
Mining rocks for that red blue.
All that work and then accidentally.
Gravity's grip lets us
Where are we at in the hangar?
floating free. We've paid our dues.
Okay, let's turn the lights off here.
Calls
And let's land.
It's a dangerous cause.
Time for the engines. You just shut off the.
Meteor showers like the past.
Why to get out of our seat?
Risking all to then relax. Shining gems hiding.
So we will see shortly what we have
Fate decides who
we've made.
to trust.
Okay, see if we can actually. Good, we can. Let's get this stuff transferred over. So I usually try to do this as fast as possible, depending on the servers, just so I can get this crate SU container down as soon as possible. Like I said, I just usually shift click it, try to bring it over. Got one more left here, so I'll shift click it into my backpack. Dale, what do you think for money wise? So let's just go ahead and
Dancing out in cosmic rays. Stars
So 7 of 46 and 568. Dale, you mind? Or give me 1 second. I'm going to send this down and I will read your message. The reason why it's not? There we go. Send it back one more. Hold down R to holster. Let's get this bad boy down. So I select it, drop it down. You mine up for the ROC to get the prospector, but you're switching back to the ROC, more money and quicker on average. Gotcha. So what I do is I drag my container over, double click. I'll grab all my gems out of it. That's why I usually stack them. I'll go up here and I'll close the container, grab the container, drag it back over, and then click move to warehouse. And there you go. If you don't do the move to warehouse and you close it down, all these will go back in your SU container I found. What a fantastic night rock mining. Doing a little hop and a skip. I think my favorite game loops right now is salvage and rock mining. I'm kind of the same wavelength as you, Dale. Prospector is cool, but oops, helps if we go to the lobby, right? Everest is a little bit, there's a little below top payout, so I'm saying 600k. Where do you usually typically go to sell? I know, like for salvage, Orison is the best place to sell. I haven't really done too much research on what's the best place to sell gems. Okay, let's go up to the Galleria here. Okay, let's go head up to the admin office. Okay, so you go up here and you're gonna scroll all the way down to Everest. So we have 568 units, so it's, we'll say 200k. $227k. And 88. So about 300k. My math is somewhat accurate, which it may not be. So I made a few dollars. What does that put us up to now? 11 mil. You know what I haven't checked out is I've been wanting to try to do some of oh, we do have service beacons. I've been wanting to do some of give me a second here. Dale 399 at Everest, 437 at mining areas right in Aberdeen. Okay. Do you find that the hangars, or not the hangars, but the cargo elevators are reliable enough on planet? But yeah, I've been looking at trying to, I want to get some of those missing person missions, research missions, just to do something a little bit different every once in a while. But I haven't seen those pop up in quite a while. I love that ship. Okay, back down to hangars. Actually, let's go to the cargo center for a second. I'm curious to see. That's probably typically going to be the refinery stations that are going to have the suits. So yeah, if you're mining, you're definitely going to want to. If you're on Aberdeen to mine, you are definitely going to want a Pembroke suit. So otherwise, after a certain point in time, which is pretty soon, you will spontaneously combust because it's so hot. Hey Pseudo, welcome. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. Thanks for hanging. Space stations sell the cold suit. Gotcha. I love my my marshmallow suit. I wear the yellow one, Rekar Mend. That's usually in hangs on stream. Calls it my jaundice suit. Pop the music down. Okay, let me exit the game. Let's find somebody to raid over on Twitch so I don't just drop you guys out. Pseudo, so far so good. Blew up your ship and now stranded on Microtech. You're sad. Are you not able to call up a hangar or anything like that? Dale, you've never lost load because of elevators, but you've been scared a couple times. Gotcha. Now you got blown up by a hostile bunker. Oh, I gotcha. I've had quite a few times where I've been stuck on Microtech, especially at New Babbage, and then I have to get a ride up to Port Tressler just to get out of the area, which can always be fun, right? So, a second as I... There we go. Let's see who is... Who's streaming Star Citizen? It's been another good night in the verse. No server errors, no black screens, no lag. Elevators and everything came up right. Not buggy at all. So I can say that now because I knocked on wood quite a bit and didn't want to jinx myself. Pseudo, you got stuck in the HAB elevator. Aesop terminal elevator stopped working. Oh no. Mad bummer. You'd say hello and goodbye per usual. No worries, guy. How are your girls doing? How's your wife? So we're gonna raid Pagan Linux Geek over on Twitch. When I was stuck at New Babbage, and I had just started streaming, I was new to streaming. I had just got off a stream, I think it was, and I was stuck at New Babbage, and I couldn't go anywhere. And I actually jumped on his stream, and I was like, "Hey, is there a fix for this?" And he's like, "Are you in game?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Where are you?" So he actually came and picked me up, which is pretty awesome. Hey, Woofy, thank you. Appreciate you taking the time to watch the stream. Appreciate everybody's time. I just like to hang and chill and chat and have some fun. Give some tips of what I know, and you guys give me a lot more tips and stuff that I don't know. So it's very much appreciated. So I do my shameless plug. So I stream Star Citizen, obviously. I do Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time here in the US till 11 o'clock at night. Thursdays or Wednesdays and Fridays I'll stream a little bit longer because I work from home tomorrow, and Fridays I have weekends off. Discord links in the description if you guys want to join on my Discord. If you guys want to do some co-op play on stream, or if you guys just want to hang off stream and do like maybe the Save Stand Phase 2, definitely be up for that. So go ahead and jump over there. Another big announcement I have is today, actually, my Stanton radio finally went live over on Spotify. So links in the description on YouTube. It's also, I think Stream Elements pops it up. You guys are more than welcome to check it out. So on Spotify, you can go through and you can make your own playlist and kind of tailor that towards your gameplay. Like I said, there's 2 albums up right now. I can only do 40 songs per 30 days. So, but yeah, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, Amazon Music. So it's up there for you guys to enjoy and kind of give you that little extra little bit when you're in the verse. So also I do have Stanton radio mixes on my YouTube channel. I got volumes 1, 2, and 3. Volume 3 does have some advertisements in there. I think I have Drake XL1 and no, there's another one in there too. But so the next albums that I release on Spotify and Amazon or Apple and all that good stuff, I'll have one specifically just for commercials, so you guys can add those into your playlist while you're out in the verse. So, but I appreciate everybody's time, and yeah, hope you guys have a fantastic night. Hold on 1 second. Dale shared it on Spotify just a little while ago. Nice. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's been a lot of work, and it's been something I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time. And I'm happy I can share it with you guys. Like I said, hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm going to take off and put my dogs out one last time. I'm going to hit the hay. Appreciate everybody's time. Like, subscribe, hit the follow button to support me over on either Twitch or YouTube. Much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys, either chat with you guys tomorrow on Discord, or I will catch you guys on Friday. Hope you guys have a fantastic night. And we are going to raid Pagan Linux Geek here in just a second.
Chase with the Penrose suit, I'll conquer space. Suit up Penrose, feel the rush. In the stars, I'll never hush. Hold me close, take me through the fight.
You as well, Cersei.
Will burn so bright through black holes and distant moons with my Penrose suit.
Than the Vulture, but it just seems a little bit, I don't know, a bit slower because you only got the one laser.